All right. Oh, I see. Look, now the picture looks blurry. All right. It's okay. We're going to get better in due time. This is my third time doing this. Hopefully, this is live. Yeah, it's definitely live. All right, cool. What's good, everybody? Anthony Moore here. And it's another day. It's another day. We are live. We are doing this live for the next 73 days to go as we are celebrating the annual of my first official 75-hour last year, which I completed with flying colors. Had a big transformation, everything under the sun. And now that I know what to do for being effective, I'm going to match or surpass it. And same rules apply, like I spoke of in the prior video yesterday. Same 2 workouts a day, gallon of water. Bang! Reading 10 pages of a book. I have officially started reading No More Mr. Nice Guy. I'll have the book tomorrow to show you guys it. I'm on page 20. I definitely took a deep dive yesterday. It's actually a pretty good book, so I'm excited to see what I learned from it that I can then implement in my life. What's that? Gallon of water, keto diet, going live every day, take a picture every day. Took one this morning. Shoot, I should start showing a picture. I should start showing a picture on live too. Where am I at? Boom, that's what I currently look like. That was yesterday. So essentially, I lowered my gut, but I'm not expecting to see no changes really until easily 2, 3, 4 weeks from now. You know, I'm being realistic. I'm ultra intentional with my workouts, as I did already work out earlier this morning. And today was legs. So all about building that foundation, everything under the sun. So cool. Let's get into things. Today's word is cleanliness. The quality or state of being clean, the practice of keeping oneself or one's surroundings clean. You see, order reflects respect, like it says in the caption. You're able to tell somewhat about a person by how clean they are. Not necessarily the clothes they got on, because, you know, if you come from humble beginnings like me, the times where I was going out, I used to go to the mall that day and get me a fresh outfit before I pop out on them. However, though, somebody who has, you know, a clean aesthetic, keep their face clean, women keep their hair tight, it says a lot about them, a level of respect they have for just themselves. And then also coming from somebody who's now a veteran who went through some immensely dark times, people were able to see how dark it really was by how unshaved I was. And now it's a priority, it's a standard that I keep myself tight and don't let myself get too off so that I can continuously be presentable. Because at the end of the day, I keep it clean to keep it clear. See, my space mirrors the state. All right. If you want to see how bad somebody is, and I'm not speaking of no ultra millionaire like some J. Cole style, you can really gauge a person by, you know, how cleanliness they keep themselves or their upkeep, and then move accordingly. So don't let that go over your head. Now, today is day 190 of 365, being sober, no devil juice. All right. At this point, we just going through the motion, and it's crazy to say, but we have more time behind us than we do ahead. Crossed that halfway point a few days ago, which is a kudos. As all I can say about the sobriety journey is it's allowed me to be reintroduced to myself, a different version of myself, a self that now understands what clarity and intention, where do they want to go as the months progress. Because see, we're in the last month December. All right. 2025 is over just that fast. And a lot of individuals started the year out expressing how they was going to do X, Y, and Z. And now 11 months later, they still singing the same song. All right. That's because it wasn't enough attention and deliberate action behind what they were going to do, or a written out plan. See, the goals I have set for myself, like the 75 hour, is actually pen and paper. The goals I have set, like the sobriety, the no year, it's actually pen and paper. I promote it on my social media contents, to keep myself accountable by putting it out to the world and being a person of integrity. But it's also written on pen and paper, because nothing that can stand the test of times will last if it's not on pen and paper. Because when them emotions come, and we all as humans understand about these emotions, sometimes they up, sometimes they low. But when something's on pen and paper, or when you living out a calendar, your emotion can only go too far, because you still got to progress on with that day. Or you also got somebody, say, people who depend on you. You cannot afford to just be lackadaisical and just let the emotions take control. So this is why it's imperative to have things on pen and paper, so you can see the lead indicators that you progress along. But now, that being said, I see I got 2 viewers. I want to say salute to you for, tapping in, giving me some attention. You are immensely appreciated, and liking, commenting, and or subscribing to the channel will be greatly appreciated, as well as for anybody who end up seeing this in the future, whether it's on the 10th of December to the 20th of January. Just interact with the channel, because at the end of the day, the more you interact with my channel, the higher chance somebody else can get blessed with it, to be able to look at me and somehow find me relatable to them, and find some, answers that they may potentially been looking for. See, I speak about sobriety big on this channel, as I do have a free sobriety guide, sober guide, that you can tap into through the link in my bio, put in your name, your email, and it's going to get sent right to you, free of charge. And, if it's free, it's for me. So shoot, tap in. Now, stacking all these challenges, another one is, in the final one at least, is I'm posting on YouTube every single day until 1,000 subscribers is amassed. I will not stop. We're crossed over 6 months of consistently posting. Have I had a few days off, or didn't make the cut, or was traveling on a plane? Absolutely, we're human. But it's about how I reacted after the fact, and I didn't slow down that momentum. I just continuously post every single day until 1,000 subscribers is amassed, and I will not stop. All right, that's just how this cookie gonna crumble. So that being said, it's Tuesday. Make sure you continuously get after it. It's still the morning. It's late morning, so you still have a 12 plus hours to make the day as great as you would like it to be. And at the end of the day, never ever forget. All right, it's another day to get a W, and it's another day to be great.